What's going on, everyone? Meteorologist Hunter Ward. We got some northwest flow snow that has kicked up as the front has began to push towards central North Carolina and the eastern part of the state. We've got the backside that we're dealing with, and here in the northern part of Buncombe County, we've got snow showers occurring. As I'm looking out the window, beginning to get a small dusting. My temperature's around 21 degrees here, and this could begin to cause some problems on the roadways as these showers are just getting here. I'll show you the radar in just a second, but it has lit up in eastern Tennessee and going to be straining through the mountains and pushing into western North Carolina as we progress through the day. So a little bit of a dangerous situation here as snow is falling. We're in the 20s around western North Carolina. Let's go ahead and turn around to my screen. Want to thank All In Dumpsters. Patrick, he can handle all of your dumpster needs. Just give him a call up. He'll bring out a 10, 13, 15, 17 yard dumpsters for you and can handle it all. CP Cruz and Company. Adrian, time to get your tax appointments made. Give her a call. She can handle all of your needs, the best in the business there. All right. So looking around town, not really seeing those snow showers just yet, but they look to be just a few flurries here on the Grimes-Tice-Anderson camera. As you get closer to the North Carolina-Tennessee border, you will get to see those a little bit more. Better Homes and Garden Realty camera here in Maggie Valley. A few snow showers pushing by, but I think that's going to pick up for most of these locations here. And looks like we've lost a little bit of power on the Banner Elk camera up there where they had 14 inches of snow. Better Homes and Gardens Canton camera as well. And so let's look at a few of these. The Waynesville camera here in downtown Waynesville. Mainly it looks like, looking around town as I look out my window here in North Asheville, we've got a little bit more of a push of snow than most of these other locations where the cameras are at. You can see just a few intermittents, but it does look to be on its way. Here is what the radar is showing, and check this out. We'll put this into go for you. Here you can see, really look at that right there at Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg, a nice pulse of moisture that's pushing through, and that's going to continue to push into portions of Buncombe County and Madison County, obviously. You'll see snow reports all along the North Carolina-Tennessee line here as the day progresses. The temperature's so cold, it's just the atmosphere is going to wring this moisture out as it comes across the line. So you're seeing those snow reports all on the MPing, and we've got reports all across the area. Some locations got in on, we had 15 inches of snow reported up in the Banner Elk area. So that's why, Mark texted me, he has the camera on his house. He said he had 14 inches. So it looks like we've got a little bit of power outage issue up there. But that was some heavy, wet snow that fell in those locations. And now this is a different type snow that's falling, much drier snow. But you're going to see this pulsate throughout the day, in my opinion, as the northwest flow moisture just continues to come up along the mountains here. You can see moisture all gone from Tennessee, but as this low develops out here on the coast a little bit, we'll have the northwest flow moisture move in. Becca reporting snow in Mars Hill, so there's kind of a line that's developing right up with the Asheville area, and I think we'll see this push in as the winds begin to pick up this afternoon. When you're in the low 20s and your relative humidity's in the 90s, it's real easy for these northwest flow snow bands to get out of those areas of containment, those higher elevation locations, and push down into the mountains. And so as we're looking around town, I don't know that we'll see anything on the Ward plumbing. They had snow yesterday. Actually, we got a little bit of sunlight here on the Ward's plumbing and air. So, yep. Looking at some of you guys' comments here, we're seeing Alexander. Yes, that's where I'm at. That's where we're starting to see the snow begin to pick up. Getting a little bit concerned about how this, this should stick pretty much to anything, and could create a little bit of a dicey situation here, and especially the northern part of the county. We don't have a camera up here in the northern part of the county just yet, but we've got snow showers showing up on the Maggie Valley Cabbage Rose camera as well. I believe that these will pick up throughout the day and could create a little bit of accumulation on elevated surfaces, but even roadways with how cold it is. I mean, it's in the low 20s. The winds are going to be gusting, and I think that many of you guys who haven't been seeing this snow, when these winds really get going, are going to see snow showers from this. Just looking at the radar here, it's really beginning to juice up. A lot of times, my location here in North Asheville, Alexander area, kind of adjacent to Weaverville, will get the snow showers before they push into Asheville. What I've been noticing is we started off with just a few small flakes, and now we're getting even intermediate-sized snowflakes that are falling. I've been seeing reports from Gatlinburg where large snowflakes are falling. So I think that there's a chance for a little bit of accumulation here on this backside, especially for those areas that I detailed out in my forecast map, kind of on that line north of I-40. But I do think we could get some of these streamers really going here later as the day progresses. Now, how long this lasts, it's a little bit difficult to nail down. These flows, they like to kind of pulsate, and you'll have, as the load deepens, you'll have different pieces of energy kind of run that trough and run into the mountains. And so how long this lasts, I'm not exactly sure, but as far as, the roadways and things like that, we were warmer yesterday, but we've gotten really cold now. And so it does give me some concern for those locations that are seeing snow, especially northern portions of Buncombe County, that Weaverville district, the Irwin district. Those streamers are starting to set up in those areas, and does give me a little bit of cause to concern. Looking at some of you guys' comments, I'm hoping that these streamers for the snow lovers make it through the Asheville area, but where it is snowing, it's going to create somewhat of a mess because it's going to stick to things very quickly. If you looked outside this morning, noticed your deck, it was probably frozen. Any little bits of water that hadn't dried up overnight were frozen, and so that is cause for concern. Putting the radar in motion one more time for you folks, and here you can see that banding occurring even along the border. So with temperatures in the 20s, this radar looks pretty juiced up. I think in the next 2 hours or so, we're going to get some real nice banding into the Asheville area. So look for those snow showers to move in. I just wanted to give you guys a quick heads up of what is coming. Also, be mindful of the temperatures coming sub 10 degrees for most of you as lows into tomorrow, and also Wednesday night and into Thursday. And so please be careful. Keep a water drip going. If you've got pipes that are in, just in general, I would keep a drip going. Make sure that you bring in your animals. This is no type of weather for them, so just be mindful of the cold that's coming. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Make sure you report your snowfall in Asheville WX Weather Community, or tag me on Twitter at HVWard. We'll talk to you soon.